heading into round 5. We're here with the captain, Emma Walters. We're going to take a look at how the team's been tracking so far and what the Thunder's going to continue to work on to keep in their winning form. So Emma, the team started with quite a few girls who are new to the team and who haven't played football before. How's that affected the team dynamics down here at the Bendigo Thunder?
Yeah, look, I think it's been really good. We've had probably maybe a handful of girls come in and they've slotted in really well. Really good footballers, really good bunch of girls. So the team dynamics really hasn't sort of shifted too much to what it was last year. And certainly the areas where we sort of had to fill the gaps from the players that we lost has sort of been covered nicely too.
Oh, fantastic. So what are sort of the key points that the team's going to focus on now? We've obviously been 4 from 4 going into round 5. What are the key things that the team will work on to keep yourselves in good form?
Yep. So Russell and I have had a bit of a chat about it, and we think that even though we have been winning games and winning games quite convincingly, we still need to really work on sort of more of the hard ball gets. When the pressure's on, and we haven't had a lot of pressure with the games that we've played to date, but when the pressure is on, we're sort of fumbling those balls in and under and not picking it up cleanly off the ground. So we really want to make sure that it's just those 1%ers and those little things that we really want to work on before we start to, come up against a team second time around, because those teams are going to learn from us, are going to learn, what our strengths, what our weaknesses are. So we want to make sure that we're prepared and we're ready and we're playing a little bit more clean football.
Now, speaking of teams playing them second time around, we're playing Altona this week for only the second time. Yep. How do you see that game shaping up?
Yeah, I think, we usually just take each game as it comes. We'll prepare for a game regardless of who we're playing. I think Altona, they'll be fairly competitive. Last year when we played them, they had certainly a lot of players that could play football and had a lot of skills. So if they bring those players back over to Bendigo this time around, then I reckon they should be a competitive side.
Now, you are in your 3rd season of football. You're 2nd as captain. You won the premiership last year. Are you still enjoying your footy as much as ever?
Yeah, no, it's been really good. Obviously coming off last season, we had a big season, undefeated, and won the premiership. And we lost some players and some key players, and they were all good mates to all of us. So going into this year, we sort of had a little bit of expectation on our back. But as a group, we've clicked very well. Personally, I'm enjoying football as much as I was last year, and I think that's sort of key to playing good football is, going out there and just enjoying it.
Fantastic. Well, best of luck. Thank you for being part of Thunder TV.
Thanks,
and we see you again on the weekend playing Altona. Thanks, Wal.
Thanks, Tess. Ta.
We're here at training with Bendigo Thunder player Zara Austin, number 12. Now, Zara, round 5 is Mother's Day on Sunday. So what does it mean for you to have your family around you playing football here for the Bendigo Thunder?
It would probably be the first game they come and watch on Mother's Day. So, yeah, it'll be good to have them here for some support. Yep.
Fantastic. Now, you're new to the club this year and I believe you haven't played football before. How have you found your transition coming from not having played to now being a part of the Bendigo Thunder?
Yeah, getting a little bit more accurate with my kicking and hand passing, but yeah, still need to work on being able to bounce the ball and things like that, but I'll get there.
Fantastic. You've played some great games so far. So in terms of Mother's Day and playing a day at footy, are the kids going to do anything special for you before the game?
Hopefully I'm getting a football for Mother's Day.
Fantastic. Well, what a great way to spend your day. So thank you, Zara, for being part of it, and happy Mother's Day on Sunday, and I hope you have a great game.
Thank you.
Okay, we're here with a very special edition of Fan Zone today. Today I've got Lynn here. Now, Lynn, what's your connection to the club?
I'm Abby's mum. Abby's playing for the team today.
Fantastic. And who else is here with you?
And this is Abby's grandma, Nana Normie as we call her.
And who's in the pram at the front here?
This is Abby's daughter, baby Regan.
Fantastic. So that's 4 generations here today of the Hay family, or not the Hay family.
Thomas family.
The Thomas family. Great. Now, how do you feel like the girls are going out there, and how do you feel watching Abby play?
I feel fine watching Abby play. I know she's looked after herself. I love watching the girls play. It's great to be able to see them taking on the boys' game and how enthusiastic they are. They all love it, obviously. Yeah, they're all doing it for that reason.
There is a great feel to the club, isn't there? Yeah. And so tell me about your duties for today.
My duties today are babysitting.
One that you really enjoy, I suppose?
I love doing it, and she's good. She sleeps most of the day.
She is asleep at the moment, I believe. Is that right?
She is asleep, and Ab always tries to give her a feed just before she runs onto the ground, and that's just enough to keep her through to the end of the game. So far, so good.
Fantastic. Well, that's Fan Zone for this week. Mother's Day especially. 4 generations here. Fantastic. Now, we're lucky enough to have the president of the Bendigo Women's Football Club here, Beth Taylor. Beth, what's so significant about today?
Today being Mother's Day is part of the Pink Sports Day, Awareness Day, and that's to raise awareness for breast cancer. So we encourage all our players to wear pink socks. You would have seen the girls running around out there with their socks on.
They do look really great, and I also noticed that they're playing with a pink football as well.
Yes, so that's part of it, the pink socks, the pink footy, and also some of the teams have done collections for breast cancer, which is fantastic.
That's really great. Now, Beth, today's pretty significant for you. It's close to your heart. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
It is. My mum, who passed away 9 years ago, was a survivor of breast cancer, and she was a great believer in following your dreams. And one thing that I think she really missed out on was being able to see what a great job the Thunder girls are doing on the field and following their dreams and playing footy, which is just fantastic.
Like you said, something that they love to do, and a fantastic cause to support today as well. It's half time. The girls are leading 46-0. How do you think it's going to go in the second half? Bit wet out here.
It is. The ball might get a little bit more slippery with a bit of rain we're having, but look, the girls are playing really well. It's great. We've got some new girls out there for the first time this week, which is fantastic. And Russ has been able to do really good changes, so everyone's getting a great run. But they're just showing just what a strong team they are this year.
Fantastic. And just lastly, we've got lots of mothers in our own team here today. What do you think they're feeling running out there today?
Look, it's great to see so many mums out on the field, and all their families are here. I know one of our mums, she was off supporting her family this morning in a fun run for Mother's Day, and they're here supporting her in the football today. But I think all up we've got about 5 mums in the team, which is great, and the kids are here every week, which is fantastic.
Great. Well, a fantastic day down here. Mother's Day, supporting a fantastic cause. Thanks very much, Beth.
Thanks, Leah.
We've just finished training down here on a chilly Friday night. We're going to take 60 seconds with Cherie O'Neill, so start the clock. What is your player number, Cherie?
Number 17.
Any special reason for that number?
Not particularly. I just came in late the first season, so that was it.
Fair enough. Now, it's Mother's Day this weekend. How many kids do you have?
I have 3.
What are their names?
Mitchell, Josh and Katrina.
Which one's your favourite?
Oh, no favourites, no favourites.
Good answer, Mum. Now, where is your favourite holiday destination?
Oh, it'd have to be a little place called Raymond Island.
And what's top of your bucket list?
It would be to go overseas anywhere.
Anywhere.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
anywhere's good.
What sort of car do you drive?
I drive a Kluger.
And what is your day job?
I am a nurse, so theatre nurse.
Fantastic. Do you have any pets?
Yes, I have 2 dogs, Tilly and Monty, and we have a bird, Dusty, and a cat, Asher.
Oh, Asher, cute. And where do you play on the footy field here at Bendigo Thunder?
Usually in the forward line.
Yep. And how many goals have you kicked this season?
Oh, I haven't keep count, but yeah, I don't know, half a dozen. Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, and that is our 60 seconds with Cherie O'Neill. Thank you, Cherie.
Thank you.
Well, in what was a wet and miserable day down here at Dower Park, we saw the Bendigo Thunder prove victorious against the Altona Vikings. For a comprehensive detail of the game, let's have a look at the weekly wrap-up. The Bendigo Thunder have once again continued their unbeaten run, defeating the Altona Vikings, with the rain beginning almost instantaneously with the first bounce. The conditions were wet and slippery. Altona were lively from the get-go, but the Thunder drew first blood with 3 quick unanswered goals to lead by 19 at quarter time. Coach Russ stressed to open up the forward line in the second half to allow the key forwards to lead into space. This proved extremely beneficial, with Bendigo having 8 scoring opportunities. The Thunder defence also played their part, not allowing the ball to get into Altona's forward 50. The Thunder went into half-time having the Vikings scoreless. The message at half-time was to keep applying pressure and to take advantage of rotations, with fresh legs ready to come on and make an impact. Ferocious tackling and many goal assists allowed the Thunder to push through the persistent heavy rain to pile on 3 more majors and put the game well out of reach. As the rain continued to fall and Altona lost 2 players to injury, the Thunder finished the game strongly adding 3 more goals and worked well around the stoppages, sharing the footy around and backing each other up, reigning supreme on the final siren. Final scores were Bendigo Thunder 13-15 93 to Altona Vikings 0-1-1. Best players were Alana Wern, Emma Grant, Emma Walters, Hannah Perry, Hayley Trevine and Raven McCall. Goal kickers, Alana Wern with 4, Amanda Carrad 4, Cherie O'Neill 2, Emma Grant, Hayley Trevine, Zara Austin, all 1. Well, that's another episode of Thunder TV. Next week sees the girls head down to Bundoora to take on Latrobe for the second time this season. Finally, we'd like to leave you with a special tribute honouring our Thunder mums.
And do you think that you'd play football for the Bendigo Thunder? Yeah. Can you say, Go Thunder? Go Thunder!